If they bite me, I'm beating one. That's all there is to it. If I get bit by an ant, I'm gonna eat one. I've been sitting there for a minute. Okay, I don't see any ants. I just see an anthill. I think I'm good. Okay, I'm good. It's supposed to rain. I don't know which way the rain's coming from, but I hope I have time to do this. So, thank you for watching, everyone. I'm going to use this stick as a tripod. I can use my bag. Screw that stick. There's other people out enjoying the trail, having a great time. That's good. Okay, so we'll put that there. Let's see what we got in the bag here. What kind of toys we got to play with today? Sounds like you hear a pair of spikes in there. Oh, good morning, everyone. Good morning. Just gonna do a little bit of recreational climbing today. I should have hashtagged that, shouldn't I? Okay, in the bag we got our Arbor Place climbing rope. We got our pulley, carabiner. We're gonna be using that to climb with. It's gonna be fun. Okay, we got our climbing boots. I need new ones. They're terrible. They look like Captain Jack Sparrow boots. Okay, we are not using these today. So we're not going to use our spikes. We're not spiking anything. I don't want to, this is for removals. It's just a climbing demonstration. You can't just go spiking trees all willy-nilly. Let me get my coiffure in order. There we go. All right, thank you for watching, everyone. So, this is going to be, oh no, where's my lanyard? That's not good. Maybe it's in the bottom. Found a throw ball. Okay, we're definitely going to throw that. It's the ball and you throw it. Alright, we got a throw ball. The ball's blue. The ball is blue. What else we got in here? Okay, we got a lanyard. Okay, we got this. Already tied. I got the Valdetain Tress DMM carabiner. And a notch carabiner. I should have said hashtag notch. Hashtag notch. I think I'll probably throw from this culvert right here I'm standing on. I think I can get it that way. I think it'll be a great view too. So let's try that out. I'll set my spikes over here. Like this. Maybe I'll use the rope here like this, kind of hold it up. I'm gonna aim for that branch right there. I'm gonna hit that one right there with that one. Yeah, anyways, tell us in the comments where you're from. This is gonna be a pretty cool video for, I'll move these lines. Hey, how you doing? Not bad, not bad. There we go. Get out my way. There we go. All right. I'm not going to go through the wind up with this, but I'm definitely going to get enough string to tops this ball all the way over there. I love the sound it makes. Alright, so this is the setup portion before I actually do a polished version of what I'm trying to do. And it's a bit windy out. Who knows, I could probably get this shot from here. I'm sure of this. I've done it before. So I got to pile the string up in front of me. And by the way, this is a kind of a tutorial thing. Because there's certain parts I can put in this video, but I think for the polished version I'm just going to do the climbing portion of it. But this is more behind the scenes look of the actual work I have to do just to make these videos. And I figured that's like, you know, I think that's helpful, and it kind of gives you know, the viewers like the behind the scenes look at, hey, this guy actually worked for his video. He went through the trouble to make sure. He instructed me in the proper ways of climbing a tree and how to tie the knot in such a way that was so comfortable, I came back to watch the video 5 times. Maybe the polished version, right? It'd be pretty funny. Anyways, tell us in the comments where you're from. The pollen is out. We need this rain. It's the pollen's bad. But anyways, back to the string line. Like I was saying, always pile your string in front of you. So we'll see if we get that little branch right there. I'll tilt the camera up so you can actually see if we actually sink that shot or not. I think we can sink that shot though. I think I can. Now last time I was out here and it was stormy out, I did the, I had no, I couldn't do the live video. It was just awful. My service cut out like 3 times. All right, we're called up, got the ball. Let's see if we can hit that first bottom branch, which actually isn't the branch I usually hit most of the time. I usually hit a different branch, but we're gonna go for this one right here. Let's see if I can throw it from here. I think I got it. That's pretty far though, and the wind is totally a variable. And I got it. I totally got it. Sweet. All right. Totally got it. That was awesome. Can't believe I sunk that shot. That was dope. It's a great morning. Probably all the coffee I had. That was great. My sister made a killer cup of coffee for me this morning. Thank you, Tiffany. That was awesome. Anyway, so I got the ball back. Now I need something to, here, we'll trade places with the saddle. Because, I haven't really had to buy a tripod because most of the trees are, are going to be at a distance in order to get it in frame. So I don't really need a tripod. That's okay. There we go. Now we got another tripod. There we go. Okay. We're not using these today because it's not one of those demonstrations. We're not doing spikes today. I'd like to teach people how to do spikeless removals. I do a lot of those videos. Actually, kind of a big hit whenever you go look at my uploads. It's not bad for the amount of views. It could be more. I know my failed camping video was like 75 hours. That was pretty wild. It's still getting hours. I'm like, dude, this is the worst camping video ever. I didn't even camp. It was awful. But I tried. I shouldn't have posted it, but I posted it anyways. It's a nice day out. A little bit ASMR. Hitchhikers all over my rope. What a day. Nice pollinated air. All right. I guess I could. So normally you would clip it back to the ball, and I know I took it off of there, but let's just drop it. See, that part won't be on the polished version. Okay, we'll reattach the ball. Okay, so usually there's a loop at the end. Some people use a clove hitch. I don't really use a clove hitch, but if you take it like this, it just come a little closer. There we go. Okay, ball, string, loop through the hole, go around the ball. Boom. That's how you do that. That's very simple. Most people can't figure it out whenever to go get it off, and that's fine. You just look at the loop that's facing you where you just went. You see? Do you see? And then throw it back around the ball, boom, comes out. It's like a magic trick, isn't it? Anyway, luckily they make a little thingy at the bottom of it. There's no other way to describe it other than stick a carabiner through the hole. That's pretty funny, right? Stick a carabiner through the hole. Then you tie your scaffolding hitch. This one's real easy. Take the scaffolding hitch, just hold your rope, put your thumb here, wrap around your thumb, once over the top, once over the back, and then remove your thumb and then replace it with that rope. Boom, you got a scaffolding hitch as your execution knot. That's what you want to use when you climb, or a fisherman's knot. Let's do the chat box. How much pollen you got? How much pollen you got? Yeah. Or how yellow is your car? Hit that button and then you go like this, and then done. And start Q&A. There we go. All right, Q&A started. Okay, so we already got to the scaffolding hitch and it gave me the option to do that, so I took the time to do it. So you can actually see the behind the scenes look of me setting up my videos from now on. The way I'm going to do is I'll do a live behind the scenes, and then you get to see how I set everything up, and then I'll do the polished version. So let's go get the string part. Hopefully we get this done before we beat the rain. I guess I could give you a frame of what? That green over there looks so out. Oh, that's because that's that manhole cover. Like what? What am I looking at here? Okay, we're right about there. I should say how much pollen you got from where you're at and where you're from. But anyway, see the cedar trees are getting their leaves back, or needles back, I guess. Are they needles? I wonder. I could get a throw bag, you know. There's a faster way to roll it up, though. You go ahead and wind it up. All right, we'll get the rope in the tree. I think I'll beat the rain. I'll definitely get my exercise in for sure. I had the day off today, so it's supposed to rain. There we go. Almost got the string up and over the branch. All right, we're over the limb. It is windy out. Holy crap. That is awesome. And all I see is just a layer of pollen everywhere. I don't think that mattered, did it? I think it takes as long as it's going to take. So we got like most of it there, so I'm not going to go too crazy with it. I'll get the rest of it wound up later off camera. I just want to get like 90% of the way. Okay, so then now you just open your carabiner, and then boom, scaffolding hitch comes out. Chuck that over there, forget about it. I decided I'm not going to do the tree climbing video today. I'm just kidding. It's pretty funny. Come on. Pretty funny joke. All right, let's go to my stash spot. I got a whole stash spot full of fat ladders. Because they're climbing videos. Obviously, I'm in the tree. I wouldn't need a tripod. Wouldn't make any sense because we're going up. Oh, there we go. One day I'm going to reach in there. There's going to be something in there. Hello, New Brunswick. Sorry, I got that from Harold and Kumar. All right, let's figure out directly where the branch is I'm gonna be climbing over. Looks like it's gonna be right about here. It's kind of blunt. Well, this is the nature of the target here. How about that? Now, first we got to get the stuff. That wouldn't make any sense. Let's go get the stuff. Let's go get the stuff. Oh, the pollen. It's awful. All right, now the fun stuff. We get to tie and learn how to tie knots. Okay, there we go. We got our lanyard. Now we're on to the schwabish knot. We got the throw ball section out the way. Now we got to do the knot tying session now, and then the climbing session and how to foot lock trees. So I want to find a comfortable spot in my... Holy crap, that was a big old limb just come off of that tree. Good God. I better be careful. You see that tree right over here? There's a big old limb that just broke off of that, right? Yeah, that big stub right there. Big ass limb just fell out that tree. Glad I'm not climbing over there. I'm climbing over here. It's kind of fun. Okay. There we go. Now we can get the knot tying in order. So I actually tie left-handed. So this might help you guys out if you're right-handed. Who knows? Oh. Because if you're looking at it from that side, I guess it would be on the right side, right? I don't know. You can let me know in the comments. I don't know what you see. All right. Now, let's. Oh. You gonna come back? Okay, it's over there. I'll get the other tail. It's not important right now. Because, you know, that's a whole different knot we gotta tie. So I should have put that in the description as well as how to tie a bowline and stuff like this. But that's okay. We're gonna do the schwabish knot. Okay, let's move this so I can see. Because I feel like that's gonna be very constricting to be in the way right there. Kind of conflicting, not constricting, but you know. Okay, so first you could just put your... Ow, what is that, an ant? Okay. Okay, there we go. Step on it here. Distance, okay. And move that, move it. There we go. No, yeah. Okay, so you go over the top. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 4. I can count. Let's see how that one, that's the one that's on the back side there. You see? And that one goes around like this. And then boom. That's how you tie the schwabish knot. Didn't mean to stick my thumb through the hole, but it doesn't need to be there. But yeah, it should look just like that. I'll flip it around so you can see. Maybe I'll retie it from that way too so you can see it. So if you're looking at it from where you're looking at, then I would go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then boom, that's your schwabish knot. That's how you tie that. It's the same thing forward and backwards. I could turn the rope and it's going to look exactly the same as it did when I tied it a second ago. But just for the sake of argument, I'm going to tie it again until you get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then go like this, and that sums up the knot tying portion of this, because most people don't even know how to tie knots these days. It's kind of annoying. Anyway, so there we go. And then now whenever you take your 3-hole pulley, open them up like this, boom, stick it on the rope, close it. Now your 2 eye holes for your eye and eye prusik go into these 2 holes at the bottom. This one will clip to you and make sure that your gates face you. Your gates have to face you. Okay, now let's tie the other part because we're doing clothesline instead of SRT. Just because this is a way to conserve energy. Yes, you can do single line, but if you are not careful on how fast you approach the single line, you can damage your joints. It's kind of a tough, challenging climb. You know what I mean? However, once you condition your body for it, you'll be all right. Not saying that you're not doing irreparable damage to your body anyways, but it's going to happen. So now let's tie the fisherman's knot. Just because I'm supposed to tie something that is supposed to be execution knot, I want to make sure that I'm teaching the right stuff. So to tie the fisherman's knot, you could do the same method I said with the scaffolding hitch earlier. You could stick your thumb in the way and just keep that point and wrap around your thumb 3 times. I don't have enough tail, so we're going to pull down some more tail. And that's the beautiful thing about knot dressing, is you can add as much knot dressing as you want. It don't hurt no one. So, same thing, you just go through the, let's do it in a way you can see. That makes sense. Let's do it like that. Okay. So you go through the carabiner, put your thumb on the line, like I said, and just wrap, make sure you got enough rope, and wrap around your thumb 3 times. And then just fish your tail back through from where your thumb was. Some people go outside this knuckle, but it's not really necessary. You can go through the top. They all lock the same. Good luck untying that. Once you wait, check it. It's not really going to come out then. So then after you do that, you clip this one, make sure your gates face you, and clip that one to the top hole of your 3-hole pulley. It should look just like this. Okay. Just like that. So whenever you got your saddle clipped in, this is the way you should be seeing it. Just like so. Alright, now. Foot locking. This is the fun portion. I don't really need the lanyard. I don't know why I brought the lanyard. So I got the Weaver Double D Floating D saddle. I like it because it's more durable as a saddle. Lasts about 5 years. You stick that on. Put your buckle on. I'm a skinny guy, so I have to use a little ring thing. And then the last hole. This one has had its days, but it's still good. Then you put this on. And then you clip in. Like so. Make sure your gates face you, like I said. Okay. Plate check it. Woo-hoo. Yeah, oh yeah. Not too bad. Whew. Thank you, thank you. Whew. Let's see if I can get it. Maybe I could get the back flip. Oh, I couldn't get it. Couldn't get the back flip. I tried. I did ring the bell though. Whew. Oh, that was a workout. And that's why I did it. That's why I do it. It makes me tired. And I like to go home tired. Helps me sleep at night. Woo! That was exercise. Fun stuff. Okay. Don't smoke cigarettes. Probably wouldn't be half out of the breath if I wasn't smoking. I'm gonna pick that up later. Whew. Good God Almighty. Okay. Now let's go with the foot locking techniques. So, when you're foot locking, oh, that thing jammed down tight. There you go. It is about to rain. The temperature just dropped. Huh. Oh well. So, when you're foot locking, maybe I ought to bring that a little bit closer. There we go. Yeah, that's a lot better. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Family 0420. What's up? One family. Sorry, I had a snot bubble. The pollen out here is insane. You can actually see it in the air. So I was gonna do proper foot locking techniques. So we're at that portion of the video. And if you're foot locking to go up the tree, you want to rest on your saddle first. Always weight check it. Okay. And now I'm gonna make sure we're in good view of the camera, like this. All right. So it's not like completely atrocious. Make sure you hover off the ground first to make sure you're not gonna hurt yourself if something should break or something. Okay. Now, when you go to foot lock, your knees go to your chest, but the rope goes on the inside of your knee, on the outside of your right foot. Your left foot will sweep it, and then you step down. Okay? You can hold your slack here with your hands so you don't lose drop pressure. You'll lose drop. You'll waste energy. Just keep your hands like this, then go for the next sweep. Knees to your chest. Bring it down. Repeat, bring it down. Repeat, bring it down. And then once you get the weight of the rope to go down, it makes it a lot easier. And when you want to repel, you pull down on your prusik, you always belay, and then you come on down. That's how you do that. But make sure you go slow, because you don't want to get glazing on your rope. You can damage your ropes. You can cause other damages. And also, if you're on like a Kern mantle system or the type of rope, you can, if there's a weak spot, you can melt part of it, which will send you straight to the ground because it's a mantle around the cord. And that's why I recommend Samson Arborplex 24 strand rope. Kind of has a cord, but they're all woven together with 24 strands. You're not going to break this. It's only rated at 6,000 pounds, but if 6,000 pounds lands on me, I'm pretty much done for. I think the amount of weight that the rope could hold is irrelevant. To be honest, I mean, wouldn't make any sense. So we didn't go up that high this time. I did ring the bell. Still out of breath. We're going to angle this down just a little bit, like this. Hopefully not enough to... There we go. Perfect. Okay. What's up? All right. Bend. Ah, there we go. All right. There we go. We'll make it. All right, I did it. Landed the backflip. I hope that was on camera. Right on, right? I had to go back and watch. Woo! Ah. Oh my God. Oh, that was rough. 2 climbs. That was fun. Whew. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and set up for the polished video version of this. Take a 5-minute breather, drink some water. Oh, doing climbing trees. That's a little late. So anyways, if you stayed and watched, cool. Hope you learned something. Or inspired you to work out something. I don't know. I just do it. I hope you guys enjoy it. Watch it. Like it. Subscribe to it. Thanks again.